Welcome back to another edition of Triple G Sports Replays. My name is Greg, and tonight we're going to be doing a game from my 1977 MLB replay. It's from May 14th, 7:35 p.m., and it's going to be San Diego Padres at the Philadelphia Phillies. To give you a little background on the teams, the Padres are 18-16. They're a game and a half back of the LA Dodgers. Lost their last game, which was in the previous day on the 13th against Philly, 6-3. They're 7-3 in the last 10 games, and they are 10-5 on the road. The two teams played a 4-game series in San Diego early May, and it was split 2 games apiece. For the Phillies, they're 19-8. They are 3 games behind Pittsburgh. They are on a 6-game winning streak, and they have gone 8-2 in the last 10. They are 10-6 at home. And now the lineups for your two teams. For San Diego, leading off in left field is Gene Richards. Playing shortstop, batting second, Bill Allman. Batting third and center field is George Hendrick. Batting fourth and right is Dave Winfield. Batting fifth, playing first base, Gene Tennis. Batting sixth at third base, Doug Rader. Batting seventh, the second baseman, Mike Champion. Batting eighth and catching, Bob Davis. And pitching is Brent Strom. Strom's a D pitcher with a W rating. He only played 8 games, pitched 3. This is his 3rd game. This might be his last game of the season for the replay. Last time he started was on April 15th. Only went 2 2/3. He is 0-2 with a 9.74 ERA. I am almost positive this will be his last appearance in our replay. Last outing of the season. He's got 12 innings pitched, 8 hits, 7 strikeouts. And for the home Philadelphia Phillies, leading off in center field, Gary Maddox. Batting second, the shortstop, Larry Boa. Batting third at third base is Mike Schmidt. Batting fourth in left field is the Bull, Greg Luzinski. Batting fifth at first base, Davey Johnson. Batting sixth in right field is Jerry Martin. Batting seventh, the catcher, Bob Boone. Batting eighth, second baseman, Ted Sizemore. And your pitcher, new Hall of Famer, Jim Cott. Cott's a D pitcher with an RZ rating. I have the really old boards from the 80s. I don't have the R's. We'll just give him straight up. As far as Cott goes for the replay, he is 1-1 in 5 games. He started 1, which was his last game against San Diego, and that was a shutout. They beat the Phillies. He had a shutout on May 4th. So the 1 start, 1 complete game, 1 shutout. He's pitched 16 innings, 4 walks, 9 strikeouts. And we see Cott goes out to the mound. First, we need to double check. I use the starting pitcher fatigue chart that's been floating around on the Between the Lines forum. And let's see, Strom, I have him at 19. He's going to lose 1. He's going to fatigue after 18 batters. And then for the Phillies, Cott, I have him at a 24 batters faced. That's a 3. He's going to lose 4. He's only going to make through 20 batters before he gets fatigued. All right, leading off for Padres is Gene Richards. Gene's appeared in 28 games. He's batting .268. He is tied for 9th in the league in stolen bases. And the pitch. A 53 is a 15. Our left fielder, Luzinski's a 1, so that's going to be first and second on air. Luzinski booted it. And Richards is going to be safe on second base. Next up, shortstop, Bill Allman. Allman's played in 32 games, and he's only batting .218. And the pitch to Allman, a 61 is a 27. Third baseman, Luzinski's a 5. That's a Y, so that's going to be out at first. Runner holds, so we got one down. Schmidt tosses it to Johnson for the out. Next up, George Hendrick. Hendrick's been in 29 games. He's batting .257. 4 doubles, 4 home runs. And the pitch. A 42 is a 13. He goes down swinging. That's 2 down. And that'll bring up Dave Winfield. Winfield's having a good season. He's among the league leaders. 34 games. He played all 34 games. He's batting .269, but he is 10th in runs. He's tied with 21. He's tied for 7th in hits with 35. He's tied for 3rd in doubles with 10. And he does have 6 home runs. And the pitch to Winfield with 2 down. A 61 is a 40. Phillies are 42-36. They're going to be fielding 1. And a 40 is going to be hit over to second base, second, first. And so they will leave 1. Sizemore tosses it over to Johnson. And so at the end of the first half of the first inning, it is scoreless. All right. Strom goes out to the mound. Like I say, this is going to be his last appearance for 1977. Coming up to the plate, leading off for the Phillies, Gary Maddox. In this replay, Maddox is also among the league leaders. He's 3rd in the league with a .330 batting average. He's tied for 7th in runs, tied for 3rd in hits with 38. He's tied for 3rd in triples with 4, tied for 5th in home runs with 7, and he's 2nd in the league in slugging with a .608. And the pitch to Strom, 23 is a 30. That's a hit in the air to left, and Richards makes the play, 1 down. Larry Boa is up. Larry Boa has appeared in 23 games. He's batting .263. Does have a double on the season. And the pitch. 56 is a 34, and that's going to be in the air to the left side. Shortstop. Allman's under for the play. 2 down. That'll bring up Mike Schmidt. Mike Schmidt's batting .245. But he is amongst the league leaders in runs, tied for 5th with 23. He is tied for 2nd in RBIs with 24. Has 4 triples, tied for 3rd along with Maddox. 8 home runs, has him tied for 8th in the National League, and he's 3rd in the league in slugging with the .588. And the pitch to Schmidt. A 41 is a 28. That's over to shortstop. Allman grabs it, tosses it to tennis at first, and the sides are tired. 1, 2, 3. And so we're through 1, and it's scoreless. Through 1, and it's scoreless. So, Cott's done with his warm-up pitches. Gene Tennis comes up. In my replay, Tennis has appeared in all 34 games. He's only batting 191, but he is second in the league with 29 walks. While only getting a 191 average, he has an on-base percentage of .362. He's got a good eye at the plate. And the pitch to Tennis, 61 is a 42, and he gets hit. He is hit by a pitch. That's the second time he's been hit by a pitch this season. So we got a runner on first, and up comes Doug Rader. Rader's appeared in 30 games, batting .253. He does have 6 doubles and 4 home runs. And the pitch to Rader, 61's a 24. San Diego's a 35-29 on their fielding ratings. And so a 24, that's going to be hit the short. To second to first, 6-4-3 double play. Boa to Sizemore to Johnson. And with just like that, we have 2 down. And pitcher's best friend. Mike Champion's up. For Rader, that's a 6 double play he's hit into this season. Champion, he's played in 32 games, batting .223, does have 3 doubles and a triple. And the pitch to Champion, so 24, he goes down swinging. That's 3 outs. And we're through 1.5 now. And it's still scoreless, 0-0. So Strom finishes his warm-up pitches, and up is Greg Luzinski. Luzinski's appeared in all 27 games. He's batting .253. He is tied for seventh in the league with RBIs at 22, and he's also 4th in walks on 21, which has him 6th in on-base percentage at a .388. He does have 7 doubles and 4 home runs on the replay. And the pitch from Strom, 34 is a 31. He hits it in the air to center field. Hendrick is under it to make the play, and that's 1 out. That's going to bring up Davey Johnson. In our replay, he's only played in 10 games, so he's only batting 111. He's 2 for 18. Does have 4 runs and RBI with a double. And the pitch to Johnson. 51 is an 8, and that's hit to the gap in left, and he's going to be on with a single. First hit of the game for the Phillies. Just going to bring up Jerry Martin. Martin's appeared in 18 games, batting .250. He's got a double, 2 triples, 2 home runs. And the pitch to him. 66, that's a hard hit ball. 22, that's deep into left field, and that's over the fence, and it is a 2-0 ball game for Philly. So in the bottom of the second, Philadelphia with 1 out. We have Martin. It's a home run to left field, and Johnson scores. 2-0 Philly. All right. comes up after the round tripper. He's played in 22 games, batting .275, has 6 doubles, 2 home runs. And the pitch. 61 is a 38. And with a W pitcher, that's a walk. So Boone gets on base with a walk, which will bring up Sizemore. Ted Sizemore's appeared in 24 games. He's only batting .205, has 2 doubles on the season. And the pitch to Sizemore. 25 is an 8. That's a single to left. Runner's going for third. The throw is in and he's out. Slow runner went for it and he's thrown out. Left field over to third base. So we do get a single for Sizemore, but he is thrown out left to third. I always play aggressive. The fast guys don't get held. The slow guys always run. All right, now 2 outs. That's going to bring up Jim Cott. Cott on the season, he's 1 for 5. Does have a strikeout. And the pitch to Cott. 52 is a 27. And that's going to be hit over to third, thrown out at second. And so the side's retired, but not until the Phillies manage to get 2 runs scored in the bottom on a 2-run home run by Jerry Martin. And so at the end of 2, it is San Diego 0, Philly 2. Jim Cott's out on the mound. And that's going to bring up, for the Phillies, or for the Padres, Bob Davis. Bob Davis has only played in 9 games, batting .179. He does have a home run, though. And the pitch from Cott. 15 is a 9, and that's a single over the shortstop. So Davis is on. That's going to bring up Strom. It's hard to believe it, but he has not had an at-bat in 2 starts. He's always been pounded early, has never had a chance to even get a plate appearance. And he's going to bunt. So he sets up the bunt. A 24 is a 13. That's a foul strike. All right, he's going to try again for a bunt. 24 is a 13. He fouls her back again. That's 0-2. No, so much for bunting. He's going to go for try to get a hit. And he's going to swing away. 43 is a 29. And that's hit back to the pitcher. He throws it over to first, but Davis gets to second. So it's pitcher to first. And even though it isn't a sack, he did what he wanted. Got the runner to second. So we've got up to the top of the order. Richards is up. He got on an error earlier in the game. And the pitch to Richards. 41 is a 24. That's hitting the air over to the left side. Short. Shortstop. Bo is under it. Makes the catch, and that's 2 down. That's going to bring up the shortstop, Bill Allman. He is 0 for 1 on the day. And the pitch to Allman. 32 is a 26. So that's going to be hit over to second baseman Sizemore. He tosses it to first baseman Johnson, and the side is retired. So San Diego leaves 1. And at the end, We're at the halfway through the third inning. It is 0-2 Philadelphia. Strom goes out on the mound. And he's going to face the top of the order for the Phillies. Gary Maddox is up. He's 0 for 1 on the day. And the pitch. 46 is a 29. That's going to be back, come back to the mound. Strom tosses it over to first baseman Tennis, and that's one away. That'll bring up Larry Boa, 0 for 1 on the day. And the pitch. 62 is a 12, and that's hit over on the ground ball to first base. Tennis grabs it, takes it himself for the out. We got 2 away. And now we're going to see Mike Schmidt. Mike Schmidt's 0 for 1. And the pitch. 14's a 30, that's hitting the air to left field. Richards is under it, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3. And so at the end of 3, it's 0-2 Philly. All right, Cott comes in to hit his warm-up pitches. And George Hendricks up. 0 for 1 with a strikeout on the day. And the pitch to Hendricks is a 51. That's an 8. That's hit to the gap and left. And it's in for a single. Hendricks is on first. That'll bring up Dave Winfield. He's 0 for 1. And the pitch today to Winfield. 16 is a 28. Bo is a 10 on shortstop. So that's going to be your runner. Safe at first, runner out at second on a fielder's choice, short to second. So Bo gets it, toss it, Sizemore, and they get 1. Gene Tennis is up. And he got hit by a pitch last time up. And the pitch to Tennis. 43 is a 29, and that's going to be a comeback to the mound. Cott throws over to first base to get Tennis, but Winfield makes it the second. Comebacker pitcher to first. And that'll bring up Doug Rader. He's 0 for 1 on the day. And the pitch to Rader. 46 is a 13. He goes down swinging. And so, third strikeout on the day for Cott. And through 3.5 innings, your score is San Diego 0, Philly 2. Strom is out for the 4th inning. That's the longest he has gone starting all season. Let's see if he can do much better. Luzinski's up, 0 for 1 on the day, does have that error. And the pitch, 43 is a 29. That's a comebacker to the pitcher. Strom throws it over to first, and we have 1 away. David Johnson's up, 1 for 1 on the day with a run. And the pitch. 14's a 30. Hits the ball there to left field, and Richards has it for the out. That's going to bring up Jerry Martin. He had that home run to left field earlier, 2-run home run. Now let's see if he can swing away again. 51 is a 9. That's over the shortstop and in for a single. He is 2 for 2 on the day. Next up, Bob Boone. Boone had a walk last time. And the pitch. 43 is a 29. And that is a comebacker to the mound. Strom takes it, throws it to first. And the side's retired. Pitcher first. And so we're through 4 innings. And at the end of 4, it's 0-2 Philly. Cott comes out to start the 5th. And Champion's going to be up. He's 0 for 1 with a strikeout. And the pitch to Champion. 63 is a 31. That's hitting the air to center field. Maddox is under it for an easy out. That will bring up Bob Davis. Davis had a single in his last time at bat. And the pitch. 54 is a 32. That's hitting the air to right field. And Martin's under it for the easy out. That's going to bring up Strom. And the pitch. Pitcher versus pitcher. 13 is a 23. And that's going to be on first. Hit it to left field. And Richards boots it. So he's on first with an error. Or excuse me, not Richards. Luzinski. Error number 2 on Luzinski today. So it's going to bring up Richards. He's 0 for 2. And the pitch. 21 is a 30. That's in the air to left. Luzinski makes the grab this time, and the side's retired. And so halfway through the 5th inning, it is San Diego 0 and the Phillies 2. Strom's going to come out to start the 5th. Definitely his longest outing of the season. He's going to face Ted Sizemore, had a single up his last time. And the pitch. A 64 is a 13. He goes down swinging. That will bring up Jim Cott. And Cott was 0 for 1. The pitch. 41's a 24. That's hit on the ground shortstop. Allman gets it, tosses it to Tennis for the out, and we have 2 down. And now he's going to face top of the order in Gary Maddox. He is starting to get tired, though. There are a couple guys up in the bullpen for San Diego. And the pitch to Maddox. A 53 is a 17. Right fielder is a 3, and that's a fly out to right. And so it's a 1-2-3 inning for the Padres. At the end of 5, San Diego 0, Philly 2. Jim Cott comes out. And he's going to face Billy Allman. Allman's 0 for 1. And the pitch. 0 for 2. Pitch to Allman. It's a 44. That's an 8. That's hit to the gap and left. And he's on first with a single. All right. That's going to bring up George Hendry. Oh, forgot to mention, Cott went 5 innings, no hit or no runs, so he's going to graduate from a D to a C. Hendricks up, runner on first. Hendricks 1 for 2 with a strikeout, and the pitch. A 21's a 30. That's hit in the air to left field. Luzinski's under it, and he two times now, 2 outs. That brings up Dave Winfield, 0 for 2 on the day, and the pitch to Winfield. A 34 is a 31. That's hit in the air to center field. Maddox is under it and makes a play, and that's 2 down. That'll bring up Gene Tennis. 0 for 1 on the day with that hit by pitch in the second inning. And the pitch to Tennis. 46 is a 13. He goes down swinging. 4 strikeout on the day for Jim Cott. The Padres have left 5 on through 6 innings. Cott's going to graduate to a B rating. And through 5.5, it's 0 Philly, San Diego, Philly 2. Strom's going to come out and try to pitch the 6th. But there's definitely activity in the Padre bullpen. Larry Boa is up. He's 0 for 2 on the day. And the pitch to Boa. 16's a 28. That's hit over shortstop. Allman grabs it, tosses it to Tennis at first for the out, and there's 1 down. Next up, Mike Schmidt. Mike's 0 for 2 on the day, and the pitch. 34 is 31. That's hit in the air to center field. Hendricks under it for the grab, and that's 2 away. Which will bring up Greg Luzinski, who's 0 for 2 on the day with 2 mental errors in the outfield. And the pitch to the bull. 61 is a 40, and that is going to be a walk. And that's going to be enough for Brent Strom. He went 5 2/3, giving up 2 runs on 4 hits. He does have 1 strikeout to go along with his 2 walks. The Phillies are going to make the change. Looks like Tomlin's coming in. So Dave Tomlin's going to be your new pitcher. He's a B rating with a YZ. On the season, Tomlin's 0 for 2 with a save at a 2.66 ERA. He's appeared in 15 games, 23 2/3 innings. He has 6 walks and 25 strikeouts. And let's see here, we need to make a position change. So, who do we want to bring in? Let's see, we need to do a I think what we're gonna, who else can play first? think what we're going to do is we're going to bring in Merv Rettenmann's going to come in the game. He's going to go play left field. And Gene Richards is going to the dugout. He's going to go grab a first baseman's mitt. He's going to play first base. So that means that Rettenmann's going to slide in the number 9 hole. And he's going to play left field. Tennis will be coming out, and he's going to be replaced in the 5 hole by Tomlin. All right. So for grades, infield goes down 1 because of the first base swap, but it goes up 1 because of the pitcher, and we gain an overall on the outfield by 1. So the team's going to go up to 36. Infield's going to stay at 29. All right. That's what we'll do. And I need to account for all right. So we've got Lazinski on first. New pitcher Tomlin's in. He's completed his warm-up pitches. We got 2 down. And Davey Johnson's going to be up. He is 1 for 2 on the day with a run. And the pitch to Johnson from Tomlin is a 63. That's a 13. He goes down swinging. And so he gets out of the jam. And now we are through the end of 6. And it is still San Diego 0, Philadelphia 2. Cott's on the mound. He's graduated up to a B grade. And he's going to face Doug Rader here in the top of the 7th. Rader's over 2 with a strikeout. And the pitch to Rader, 55 is an 8. That's to center field. Maddox is there to make the grab, and that's 1 away. Mike Champion's up. He's over 2 with a strikeout on the day. The pitch to Champion, 42 is a 13. He goes down swinging. That's 2 strikeouts for Champion. It's going to bring up Bob Davis. 1 for 2 on the day for Davis. And the pitch from Cott is a 25. That's 36. That's a ball. 1-0. And the pitch, 65 is a 35. That's popped up behind the plate. Boone goes back, makes a catch, and the sides are tired. And so we're to the 7th inning stretch. And it's still San Diego 0, Philadelphia 2. Tomlin comes in for the bottom of the 7th. And he is going to face Jerry Martin. Martin has the 2-run homer on the day. He's 2 for 2 with that home run. And the pitch from Tomlin, 35 is a 42. He is hit by the pitch. So Martin's hit by Tomlin. Let's see here for Martin. Second hit by pitch of the season for him. All right. And that's going to bring up Bob Boone. 0 for 1 with a walk on the day. And the pitch to Boone. It's a 12. That's a 25. That's over to second base. Tosses it to short, to first for the out. 4-6-3 double play. Champion. To Allman. To Richards. And now we've got 2 away. See here for Boone. Third time he's hit into a double play of the season. And that'll bring up Sizemore. 1 for 2 on the day with a strikeout. And the pitch. 21's a 32. That's in the air to right. Dave Winfield's under it, makes a catch, and the side's retired. And so we've gone through 7 innings, and your score is still San Diego 0, Philadelphia 2. All right, Cott comes out for the 8th inning. He has graduated to an A rating with a shutout going on, and like I say, he had a shutout his last start. Sorry about that. So he's gone at least 16 innings now of scoreless baseball. All right, can he make it 2 in a row? Leading off for the Padres, Redmond. He came in that swap of pit when we changed pitchers. For the season, been a pinch hitting wizard. He's appeared in 19 games. He's batting .400. He's got 9 RBIs, 2 triples, 2 home runs. He has just been, when he comes in, he's a slugging machine. And the pitch to Murph. 63 is a 31. That's in the air to center field. And the play is made by Maddox. 1 away. That's going to bring up Richards. Richards is over 3 on the day, and the pitch. A 63 is a 31. That's hit in the air to center field. And it's caught by Maddox for 2 away. That will bring up Bill Allman. I think what we're going to do is bring in a pinch hitter for Allman. We're going to bring in Bobby Valentine. Bring him in. Bobby Valentine's appeared in 21 games. He is 1 for 17. He's batting .059. He is due for something. And I need to get him in and get him caught up on his at-bats. So, Valentine is up. And the pitch. A 35 is a 13. He goes down swinging. And so, that's 3 down. And now we're through 8.5 innings, and Cott is cruising along. And he has got the Phillies ahead of the Padres 0-2. All right, Tomlin's going to come out. And he's going to start the 9th inning. Oh, and I believe Cott is due up. Pitcher v. pitcher. Starting to see some activity in the bullpen for the Padres. And the pitch to Cott. That's 11s, that's a 6. That's hit to the gap and right. Cott's digging for 2 and he's in with a double. So not only is he pitching a 3-hit shutout, but he's helping himself out with a double. Now we're going to see Gary Maddox up. He's over 3 on the day. And the pitch to Maddox. 56 is a 13. He is down swinging. That's going to bring up Larry Boa. Boa's over 3 on the day. And the pitch to Boa. 35 is a 9. And that's going to be a single. And the through short, runner's going to score. And now it's 3-0 Philadelphia. So in the bottom of the 3rd, Philly with 1 out sees Larry Boa hit a single through shortstop. And Cott scores to make it 0-3. And that's going to be the end of the day for Tomlin. So he goes 1 2/3, gives up 1 run on 2 hits. He does have 2 strikeouts. And we need to make a change. Fingers is going to come in and pitch. But we need shorter first. I think what we're going to do, there we go. All right. So we're going to bring Tomlin out. And Richards is coming out. We're going to bring in Mike Ivy to play first. So he's going to take Tomlin's spot in the order at first base. And then Richards will come out. And his spot will be taken by Rolly Fingers. So he's a pitcher 1. So we go down on grade for the pitcher, but we go up on grade for first, so it's a wash. We keep the total, fielding total at 36 for San Diego. Infield stays at 29. And Fingers for San Diego. He's a B pitcher with an XY and a Z for modifiers. All right. Sorry Sorry about this delay, just got to do a little housekeeping. Okay. All right. And so that's supposed to bring up Mike Schmidt. So Bo was on first with 1 out. Mike Schmidt's up 0 for 3 on the day. And the pitch to Schmidt. 12 is a 25, and that's hit over to the second base. Toss to shortstop to first. Double play, ending double play. That was Champion to Valentine to Ivy. And they get out of another jam. Mike Schmidt, second double play, hidden to the double play of the year for him. And so we're through 8. And the score is still 0 to 3 now, Philadelphia. Jim Cott is coming out in the 9th. Three outs away from a second consecutive shutout. George Hendricks up. He's 1 for 3 on the day with a strikeout. And the pitch to Hendricks. 44 is a 7. And that's to right, and it drops for a single. Hendrick is on first. That will bring up Dave Winfield. 0 for 3 on the day for Winfield. And the pitch. 22 is an 8. That's going to be over to first. Tosses it to the cat for the out at first, but the runner gets to second. Johnson tosses it to Cott, 1 away. Now Mike Ivy's going to come up. Mike Ivy's played in 23 games, batting .276. He does have 5 doubles. And the pitch to Ivy. We got the infield playing back deep in a pitch. 56 is a 34. And that's going to be high, pop up to second base area. Sizemore's 100 for the out, and that's 2. And the Padres are down to their last out. That's going to bring up Doug Rader. Well, he is 0 for 3 with a strikeout on the day. And the pitch to Rader from Cott. 41 is a 24. That's popped up to the left side. Bo is under it, makes the catch, and that is the game. And the home Philadelphia Phillies go out to shut out the San Diego Padres with a score of 0 to 3. San Diego had 4 hits with no errors. Philadelphia 3 runs on 6 hits, and those 2 errors by Lazinski. But that's your line score. San Diego 0, Philadelphia 3, Jim Cott, second consecutive shutout. Thank you for joining Triple G Sports Replays. If you have any comments, please let me know what you think. Otherwise, if you like what you see here, hit like or subscribe. Thank you and have a good time.